Alright, hello everyone. So we're here with a Taiwan server update looking to come into Lord Mobile. Right now it's on the Taiwan server, so it's just a matter of time before they bring it to the main server. Uh, so a couple things. A display type thing that they added is a little question mark or the exclamation mark. It's now in the top corner of the items. It's not a big glaring orange exclamation mark. Um, some filters for the gear, and you can just pick what category you want right in here now. Much better instead of having to always scroll through everything. That's one minor thing. The next minor thing is the resources and the extra supplies. So the extra supplies won't appear over the kingdom map button anymore. It'll appear over the the icon over here, which will be just under the top resource in the corner here. So I have mine set to food. You can set any one you want to actually display. So, for instance, if I wanted that, now the Lunite's going to display up there. But I'll just leave it on food because it doesn't really matter right now for this account. It's just basically a throwaway account, and I made it just to be able to do some stuff with the updates. So that here is it. They didn't add anything else yet. I say yet because most definitely other stuff will be coming. Up here, uh, they'll have a new event. I'm not quite sure how long or okay. So between 5 and 16 castle level, you'll need to gain 2,500 might for every one hammer. 17 to 24 is 12,000 might per one hammer, and 20 level 25 will need 24,000 might per one hammer. So every time you gain that amount of might, you'll get a hammer to be able to complete this here. So what happens? I already completed it without actually thinking about the video I'm making. Uh, so just above the chest here, they'll have a hero and they'll have a little. It's like a little gear um, portrait thing. So, and for on the other side of the screen, you'll have like an ice block or like a grid with a bunch of ice blocks on it. That's what the hammers are for. So each hammer is for a block, and you uncover the gear pieces to open up these chests. It's not like big rewards, but it's something. Free, in my opinion, free stuff is always good. Never complain about it. Complain about the free stuff and they take it away, then you're not getting as much as you could. The next big feature is the Mirage Realm. So subscribe to the Mirage Realm to gather Lunite and resources, and also auto monster hunt. So you click on here where it says subscribe. There will be a purple button, like usual for some of these things, or sometimes it's orange. Um, but when it's purple, it generally signifies that something is free, right? So there'll be a purple subscribe button here. When you click that, you have to enter in payment details. But once you do that, you get the first month free. But then once that 30 days is up, it'll auto renew every month unless you cancel it. And if it works like other subscriptions, um, say you buy it and then you cancel it, like say halfway through the month, so you don't get billed again, it'll probably last till the end of the month. I'm assuming they would do that I don't see why not, because that's how most subscriptions work. But the Mirage Realm, I got it active, uh, dealing with the first month, and I'll probably end up canceling it because I don't need this on the test server. Auto hunt any monsters, unlimited resource tile gathering. This really is a big game changer. You're going to have less dealing with the bots uh, on the main map for two major things: tiles and monster hunting. You won't have to worry about monster stealers no more. So they have each uh, for each resource they have a section like this. This is nothing here. This just, I guess they have this here to make the tiles have unlimited resources. So you see the infinity symbol right by the little gray stone. So these tiles have unlimited resources. So you're gonna want to stick on your monster hunting, or not monster hunting, gathering gear. You can send your heroes. Uh, I can send that one. I won't send that one because I'll use that one. But because it allows you to send more troops, right? So just put that up there so I can gather that much stone in one go. And obviously, it's going to take a little while, right? It's not like a slow process, but I believe it's the same gathering speed as anywhere else, like on the Kingdom map. So, so click that, and you can still gain the free materials from this. And 7 hours, I'll gain just under 5 million. Well, like 150K under 5 million in that 7 hours. So another addition to this is when your troops are in here gathering, they don't get affected on the outside. Or I should reword that because it made sense in my head. But the troops you send out here don't register on the outside. So if you have troops gathering here, like your aid marches of 250,000 troops, it's basically you're hiding. You can hide troops in here, and nobody can see that you have these troops. So Griffin traps, probably a big, huge plus. Maybe even some other traps. Obviously, it doesn't change the might, but if you say you have 1 million troops and you put them here, they scout you. They're not. It's not going to show up in the report. So yeah, Griffin traps. You can have them in here, and I believe the the Griffin the Griffin skill works in here. So even when you're on the outside of the map, your troops are in here gathering, and you press it, it'll still bring them back. And there's no uh, showing of the tiles coming back. There's no arrows. There we go. So yeah, it's there's a few things that are going to be big game changers with this. And so they have the stone here, food, wood, gold, ore, and the big one everybody's been waiting for is Lunite. I can't gather because I'm not level. I'm not up to that academy level, or I don't have the lunar foundry. But the good thing is you don't need T5 troops. What you need is to open up the academy to level 25 and research the lunar foundry. Once you start building the lunar foundry, then you can start gathering the lunite, and hopefully the maintenance that they had earlier actually fixed the bug that was happening. You can go and watch Worthy Prince's video. He It's actually a good thing he did that because it highlighted it right away. But he was gathering Lunite on the account he uses on the Taiwan server, and it wasn't actually registering that he was gathering anything. So that part was kind of shitty, but I believe they would have changed or they would have fixed that with the maintenance. hopefully, like, fingers crossed. But it seems like it's a bug because it wasn't actually registering that he was gathering any Lunite whatsoever. So it'd be at first he was thinking that maybe it was the Lunite cap that he had, that you could only gather the Lunite up to the Lunite cap, right? But I don't think that's the case because everything else in here you can gather above that. So yeah, that's for the Lunite. Remember, you need Academy level 25 and go to research the Lunar Foundry. So there is a bit of prerequisite to get there, right? But yeah, still amazing that they did this because it's what a lot of people have been asking for a long time. And I'll just add that, like, for me, I'm Canadian, so it's $7 a month. But for US and that, it's $5 a month for the 30-day subscription. Just for the gathering alone, I think it's well worth it. You're not going to have to deal with all the bots on the main map or anything. And this right here, this feature is humongous for hunting. You're not going to have to worry about monster stealers at all, and you can hunt any monster anytime you want. Obviously, as long as you have the energy. So, you want to hunt the Garg, you want to hunt the level 2, it's there. Pops up right there. Want to hunt an Astra monster, a level 5 of Garg, it's there. And it has all the normal monsters. Want to hunt a Bond, a normal one, level 2, great, boom, it's there. This here, so the number's going up by little sword. That's how many monsters. So if you want to hunt, I'll just do 2. I don't have the energy out and my gear sucks, so I have to use the energy in the bags. But so you pick 2 that you want to hunt, and it's consecutive, so it'll kill 2 monsters fully. It'll auto use the energy from the bag. You pick your heroes, click start, and boom, there it goes. Apparently, I can't actually scroll in properly. But as you see, it's just auto hunting. So you just set it and forget it. There used to actually be a tagline on a commercial, I think, or an infomercial for some kind of cooking contraption. But yeah, huge. It's not like a game-breaking update for everything, but it's definitely for the gathering and the monster hunting. Uh, Magnificent update. Well worth, I believe, in my opinion, the $5 a month or $7 if you're a Canadian like me, and then you get kind of screwed on the exchange. But yeah, and it'll hit the monsters until they're dead. But I should have put on the rest of the gear. There, that's what I have, so that's what it'll use. But yeah, this is like, so most guilds have monster Rex, right? And for all the players that are maxed, if you can hunt like 5 or 6 level 2s in a row, you just come in here, set it to whatever you want to hunt that day. It's there's like a bigger picture of this monster hunting too, because there, there's a lot of monsters that you don't really need, right? So instead of having to wait for the rotation, you just come in here, hunt what you want, or the most beneficial, right? So if most of the guild is actually doing something, you can actually pick what monster you might want to do per day or something like that. It's like I really can't say enough about this. Well worth the price. And I just want to reiterate that when you subscribe, the first month is free, but you put in your payment details. So that means once that 30 days is up, after you've done that, it'll auto renew. So you're going to get charged on your card or your bank for that. So if you don't want to auto renew, make sure you cancel it before the end date. I believe they send a mail in game when it's close to that time, so you might not have to worry about that. You'll get reminded, but yeah, it's phenomenal. Yeah, I mean, obviously the bot people, they're probably going to do something to. We know from how IGG's been doing stuff that they're kind of trying to limit the amount of access damage the bots are doing to the overall players, right? Uh, so the bots obviously are going to take advantage of the gathering and stuff in here, but still, it's for normal players, it's still phenomenal. Really, I really have to commend IGG for this. Yeah, I hunted some before already. Did I actually get anything? Some gems. I'm on an emulator, so it's kind of laggy sometimes. Nope, no halos. But still, you kill them, you get your monster gifts, and voila, it's that easy. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Whoever decided to stop by. Um, I hate pandering, but if you wouldn't mind giving the video a like, heck, comment, suggestions on what I could do next, whatever. I mean, I'm not a big spender or anything like that in the game, but I'm always up for new ideas. Things are a little hectic and outside of the game stuff and streaming and that, so I haven't been up on that a lot recently, but uh, hopefully I can get back into it soon. Um, but yeah, that's it for this video. So leave a like, subscribe, comment. Uh, love the community, and you guys take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.